Hi, my rays of light, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Love and Hip Hop's former star, and I guess star now, because she's going to be joining Love and Hip Hop Miami for Joseline Hernandez. Joseline Hernandez. She is the Puerto Rican princess, and I don't know anything else other than that she's been on Love and Hip Hop, and she is an entertainer, you know, an actress, whatever you want to call it, reality, etc. I don't know anything else about her other than she was in a relationship with Stevie J, and you know, a lot of people wanted to know what they want to know about what I see for her, okay? So this is salacious. Again, this is my own commentary from spirit, etc. So I'm going to be sharing with you what I see and for her for 2020, and you know, beyond, whatever comes through from spirit. If I'm not mistaken, she is a Scorpio, so she's very fiery in her energy and who she is, you know, as a person. There is a lot of that Scorpio energy around her, a lot of mysteriousness, you know, very powerful in their stances and what they believe in. I see her though this year going through a lot, okay? A lot of headlines, a lot of drama on the show that's going to be coming out, just a whole bunch of things. So I'm going to start with talking about her struggles right now. You know, her life is far from perfect. I feel like there is something going on right now where she's not exactly happy. This could be contractually or financially, you know, always seeking better opportunities and things. While she may have signed up or approved to, you know, or accepted to do the show Love and Hip Hop again, I feel like there's some struggles there. Like, part of her energy is like all in it, but some of it is like not. And I feel like there's some key people she literally cannot stand, and we will see this play out in the TV show, you know, in the drama series, whatever you call it, Love and Hip Hop. You're going to see a lot of that this year as well. A lot of scandals around her. I feel like, you know, when it comes to like missed opportunities in her career, I don't know if she's been going through some things, you know, as a woman, some emotional crap and some things that she's held on to, but I feel like she's been holding on to a lot of things that happened to her that maybe we don't know about, or that we don't really know that has happened to her on the down low with people, you know, threats and just drama with other women, you know, and people coming for her, calling her fake, and her own health challenges as well. Because when I tune into her, I do feel like there are some pre-existing health conditions that she may be going through. You know, there's a lot of pressure as well, like for her to maintain this certain level of beauty. When it comes into 2020, when it comes to men in particular, she does need to be on the lookout, and women, like basically everybody that, you know, I don't feel like she can trust a lot of people, and she shouldn't trust a lot of people this year in particular, because there's a lot of deception when it comes to her career and the people that are in her career in some capacity. I'm not talking about management, but other people like co-stars, or you know, other people that are in the entertainment industry, who could be, you know, having connections with other people and talk about her and to a producer, to someone, so that they can get, you know, basically they won't go, you know, approach her for that offer her a role, or etc. You know, there's a lot of business opportunities. There's deception this year in particular, but I feel like this is a male energy. Maybe Stevie J's people, or people that, you know, that are sour about her and Stevie, how that ended. There's some bad blood. There is some energy, some people that have their eyes on Joseline, and that don't feel like she is a good person in their opinion, and nothing can change or sway those decisions. So there is some drama, but regardless of what happens, there is money that is coming to her this year. This is a good, productive financial year for Joseline. So she will have her trips. She will have those fancy vacations, her, you know, designer bags, you know, She's going to be living the life of someone that is kind of kept, you know, not necessarily, I don't mean that like by a man, but, you know, by just her status and elevating her status and, you know, what she does, etc. Though she has a lot of people in the social circle, we see her, you know, knowing people on the show, etc., you know, and just in her life, there is a lot of loneliness. I don't feel like she ultimately, like I said, trusts a lot of people. There is some loneliness that we don't really know about, some insecurities, some fears that she has about betrayals. She is very intuitive. I do feel like she has psychic abilities. Something about her eye, and I don't know if it's the left eye. I think it's her left eye. She can see things. She knows. She has a certain level of intuition. There's a lot of decision making this year for Joseline. A lot of decision making. I feel like, you know, when it comes to her life, to relationships. I feel like there's someone younger. So I know that she was like seeing DJ Beats, or I don't know what his name is, the DJ after Stevie J. You know, there's a lot of speculation to who she's going to be dating, who she's going to be with. All I can tell you is this year is that there's a lot of confusion and there's multiple people. So like, I don't know. I don't want to say this, but it's very possible that she could be the one cheating on someone. If the opportunity serves right. I'm not saying that she is that type of person to do that, but it's a possibility because I see like so many male and female energy interested in her. There are people, male and females, that are interested in having some kind of intimacy with her, and I'm not sure if her, you know, her viewpoints on relationships are very much like, some people are very open, you know, what's it, polyamorous, I don't know, that's a new term that some people use on Tinder and stuff, you know, where they are in a relationship with someone but they're seeking something else, you know, kind of like having, you know, extra partners, you know, in a very open relationship. That's what open relationship is. It's not very committed. So I see that this year. From February moving forward, you know, through October, I feel like it's a very intense period for her. There is something where she may have to go back to Puerto Rico for some reason, for a photo shoot or for some music video. I don't know if there's like a music video or an artist that wants her in a video, but I keep seeing that there is something with Puerto Rico that she would be going back to or visiting, okay? I do get, you know, when it comes to her, that there is some confusion on who she's taking advice from. I feel like there is a male energy that is giving her advice. This could be a spiritual counselor, this could be a psychic, someone on her team, but there is some confliction where she's not listening. Scorpions are very, not all of them, but some of them are very stubborn. I should know, because, you know, I've had friends that are Scorpios, etc. So I do feel like there is something about her not listening to the advice. There's someone that's giving her advice and be like, hey, Joseline, you know, I don't feel this is a good opportunity. I don't feel like this person, I get good vibes from them. You should kind of pull away from them. And she doesn't listen. She doesn't listen, and this causes, you know, some scandals, and for her to be in the tabloids again. When it comes to her money this year, while things are good and she's going to be earning it, again, she does need to put some more focus on that, because there is some money given and money taken. But, you know, like money given and just going. So pay attention to her finances is very important. But at the same time, I feel like this could also be, you know, with the men in her life, in particular, who are younger, very immature. They could be, you know, spending money and used to a certain lifestyle, and maybe she's not wanting to use her money, you know, etc. So there's just some carefulness that she needs there. I also feel like she's going to be overworked this year. It's not a year of resting. She's going to be pretty busy, booked and busy, which is a good thing for her. But I feel like with that, it's going to cause her to feel kind of unbalanced, and her emotions, she could be very emotional, moody, kind of angry, upset, and snap at people on set, snap on people, you know, snap at her staff and people just around her. For the most part, I feel like she's very level-headed, but there could be a nasty side that emerges due to stress. Stress has a crazy way of making anyone, I don't care how pacifist, how nice you are in person. If you are lack of sleep and you are maybe like just running a ragged, you know, working long hours, it can make anyone be moody and very cranky and like snap at people. And that's the kind of energy that I feel. There's something concerning her family. Like, again, I don't know if this is part of like a job where she's going to be going back to Puerto Rico, but I'm not saying that her family is there, but there's focus on family. This could be people that we call soul family, like friends here in the USA that are like her family, you know, like who she considers that. But there's something going on where there are going to be some worries with family. That's what I keep getting. I don't know if this is her, you know, her child, but there is some focus on family. I just see that. I see a lot of battles up ahead for her, a lot of arguments with people. There will be some kind of, if she's not careful, that somebody could try to hurt her, you know, in some kind of way, verbally, and it could be physically. I don't know her. Like I said, I haven't watched all of Love and Hip Hop. I haven't watched her at all on Love and Hip Hop, so I need to get on to watching that show a little bit better, and seeing, you know, what she's all about. All I know is that there could be some, you know, her getting herself into some trouble, when really and truly, like, she just needs to be mature and above that energy, because I feel like there is someone younger, a female that's younger than her, that is going to be coming for her in some kind of way, like wanting to fight her, you know. It's ridiculous. And with her love relationships, whoever she has around her, it's going to be difficult to decide, you know, who to be picked on. This is not a year where I feel like there's stability in a long-term relationship, even though she may have someone in her life and it could get serious. I feel like there's just, it's not going to work out. Will she get eventually married? Yes, she will. She definitely will get married, but not anytime soon. I feel like there's just a lot of pickiness, and for someone to really marry her, they're going to have to be on her level, and kind of on her level of crazy. Not that she's crazy, but, you know, she is, you know, has her own set ways, and so they're going to have to be kind of meet her in the middle. But she does have a lot of darkness surrounding her love life this year, where other people want control, where she wants control. Things are just not going to work out. So anybody that she would be with this year, the relationship will eventually dissolve. I just feel like, you know, she's trying to build like an empire, build a future for her child, for herself, you know, for her family. But I feel like there's a lot of obstacles. There's people that like her and people that want to see her fall, and basically are rooting for that. And she just needs to kind of have more spiritual faith in the universe and align herself with people that are not dramatic, and pull away from the people that are dramatic. Because I feel like a lot of the friends that she has are people that she knows, that she calls friends, could be sometimes on the level of messy, petty, and kind of like chaotic. Again, staying away from all of that will help her in many ways. Spirit is talking about in the future she will have or undergo some kind of cosmetic procedure. This could be like a minor procedure, but there is a revision or something that she has done, and maybe more on the down low, but definitely is something that she's going to be doing. I also feel like there's a big purchase this year. I feel like this is a vehicle. I don't know why. In some way, maybe it's a gift to her from some man, or she buys it herself, but there is definitely some talk of that, and also about living situations and arrangements. I feel like her energy is being pulled more to the West Coast, like California, than Miami. So I don't know if she will have like two places or be traveling for work back and forth, but there's something about California pulling her that way, okay? And also to New York. So I get like energy up north and energy to the West Coast. So New York City, Los Angeles, these are two areas where I see her traveling to, and kind of needing to be there for some reason, for a specific amount of time, okay? So this is what I see for Joseline Hernandez, our Puerto Riqueña. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to hit the red subscribe button on the bottom right hand corner, and then turn on the notification bell icon if you haven't, so that way you can be notified of any future videos that I publish on my channel. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye.